never be nothing, you'll never be something. Well, you know what I think it's crazy for you to believe everything you hear. So take your hands,
cover up your ears,
and understand only God knows.
Only God knows.
Only He could be one to speak, right? So don't let him get you down, 'cause you're doing good laying on the ground. My mom used to say you just shut down.
Don't let him steal your crown. Don't let him steal your crown. Hey. I won't let you steal my crown, girl. You want it so bad, girl. Why you want it bad? Do you understand what comes with this, girl? Why you want it? I like this verse right here, honey. Come on, part 2. We got time to kill, honey. Even though I'm in a rush going to the post office, girl. Ha! We'll talk about that now. Ha!
Look at everything that you have done.
Look where you came from. That's right. You don't want to throw it all away, girl. No, you don't. Focus on the love, girl, that you shown every single day that you own. Come on, honey. When the cops come around, what? Oh. Don't let them get you down. You know, good land on the ground, girl. Why?
Don't let him steal your crown.
Don't let him steal your crown. Come on. Yeah, hey, they want it so bad. Hey. You gotta come from royal blood, baby girl, to get it, honey. You can't buy it, mama. Ah! You can't buy it with a piece of paper, girl. You gotta be born with that royal blood, honey. Can we talk about it? It's in your sangria, girl. No one, no one, no one, no one.
Don't let anyone take what you've been given.
Push you to the edge. Hold on to the ledge. Hey, watch out for these crown thieves, girl. Look out for these crown thieves, what? Look out for the crown thieves, what? Look out for the crown thieves. Oh. Oh. What? I won't let you steal my crown, girl. You keep trying, but you won't get it. Hey, hey. Hey. No one can come for me, huh? Ow. Watch out for those crown thieves, girl. You wanna come for the throne, honey. Never, ever, 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 ever. No, no, no. You got the mind of a peasant. Your whole life is a peasant. Girl. Never, ever, 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 honey. What? I like that song, honey. Listen, I'm looking at a crazy mess right now, y'all. Listen, girl. I was in a rush to put together these packages, honey. Girl. When I tell you, I was like, I can knock this out in an hour, girl. It took me 3 hours to package up those 2 big orders that I had. I said 1, honey, it was 2. Is I have to go and I have to look. I said, oh, girl, she added that too? Okay. So, honey, listen, I just threw on what I could. Everything clean, of course. You never come out the house with a smelly air. Okay? And, yeah, honey, I'm going to put on my lashes too, not my long ones. I'm going to put on my basic ones, but whatever. We coming to the post office, girl. We're handling business because we're busy. Are they playing this other song? No, they're not. No, they're not, girl. No. So either way, honey, shout out to my supporters, honey. Yes, honey. Shout out to y'all, honey. You know the title of the video is called Crown Thieves, girl. I want to motivate my people because that's what I'm here for, right? I want to encourage you all to stay in your truth, honey. Live your life And don't let nobody try to dictate it for you, honey. A long time ago, I had friends that tried to control my life and try to speak for me and do things for me and try to have, you know, my life. They thought they knew me, basically. And they thought I was gonna be that foo-foo type of choo-choo, and I'm not that foo-foo type of choo-choo. And it's transferred over from that to that. And I always tell y'all this, every time there's a new chapter coming up for me, because there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that don't come on YouTube, but every time there's a new chapter that's opened up for me, you have these same parasitic monkeys, you know, and I say that I say that in the sense of monkeys on your neck, monkeys on your back, you know that saying. And these same monkeys, of course, they look different, but they jump up and they want to woo, 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 woo. And, you know, I learned not to don't let that stuff distract you, honey. And I know as the viewer, you know, you see it and you're like, yeah, I just can't believe it. Listen, believe it. Because just like I got some haters, you got some haters too. Only difference is you probably don't know your haters, or you do, but I don't know. I can't speak on that. But, you know, it is what it is, girl. What the hell is this man doing over here? We're about to get this on camera. There's a man over here he's on a bike. He's doing some stuff. Oh, there's another one here. There's two of them. And he's like, girl, let's turn around so y'all can see him. Catch this tea. He was doing something strange for some change. He was doing something right there, honey. You see what he holding up those pants, honey. He was doing something right there. I don't want to say what he was doing, y'all. And I'm not even going to show the camera over there when we get out neither. Disgusting. Anyway. Watch out for these crime thieves, girl. You got these peasants acting like they're royalty because they went online, they paid a couple of dollars for some stuff. And you got people acting like they're royalty because they are, you know, cisgender people. You got people that are acting like they're royalty because they were born heterosexual. You got people that act like they're royalty because of, you know, they're melanated. But in reality, you know, royal people have certain, maybe I should do something called like the Royal and Regal series or something, girl, because everybody else be doing these damn crazy series, girl, where they're projecting their own thoughts. It's like multi-personality disorder. So one part of them is telling the people about, hey, this is what somebody act like when they're this and that, and then the other side of them is waiting to receive that. But we're gonna step off that, girl. When you're busy, you know, when you're busy with your clients, you know, when you're busy, you know, can we talk? You know, when you're busy, you know, sending out packages and stuff, girl, you don't have time to focus on, you know, the basic, the broke, and the bummy. You don't got time for that, girl. You know, some people need a talk show. They need a comedy series. And, you know, and not just in my life. When I speak, everybody goes through this. That's why I said, I'm so glad that people that come in here now, y'all are not like holier than thou. Because, girl, I used to hate when people would be like, yeah, girl, you can't be, girl, don't do this, girl. And it's just like, is this the same heifer that come in these live chats and talk about her problems? Is this the same heifer that will sit on a private conversation and bring up stuff that does not pertain to them? Like, sus, what are you saying? Because I'm here, you're there, that I should be like, girl, bye. We're gonna address what needs to be addressed, girl, when it needs to be addressed. But like I said before, I didn't come on here today to talk about that stuff, honey. What I came here today for was to talk about, honey, be who you are, love yourself, prioritize. The full moon is Friday, honey. It crests on the 1st, which is tomorrow. So listen, you need to get things in order. If you've been up on this energy, you're going to benefit. If you're not on this energy, if you've been on some other stuff, if you're dealing with darkness while the moon is illuminating, honey, listen, you're going to mess yourself up next cycle. And we got 2 full moons this month too, or March. So, honey, you really going to mess yourself up if you spent your past week, 7 days before the full moon, doing some stuff that you shouldn't be doing. You're going to be really messed up. Come April, May, June, July, we're gonna keep going up, girl. You're gonna become really messed up, honey. Pay attention to these energies, girl. People are being left behind. Hello, honey. Yes, yes. This full moon deals with, hello, little Mer. Hello, thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. It's a spiritual song, girl. Thank you, Mary. Mary, email me, girl. Hello, Jalea. How are you? This full moon deals with order. This full moon deals with, it's the bummer that I wasn't able to put on my damn lashes. I did my eyeshadow like this for lashes, and that looks weird to me. But use this full moon to get things in order. Yes, organizing, cleaning, getting rid of stuff. You should always be doing that anyway. If you're trying to remove people, this is perfect time to organize your life. Perfect timing. Now, I'm probably going to end this live because I got to carry these boxes in here, honey. And I can't have no phone on me and no package. I guess we'll do 5 more minutes. Watch out for these negative people, honey. When you exude love and you give love, nothing but love comes your way. And of course, you will have haters that will try to appear to stop and or to try to steal your crown. But stay focused on the prize. If you really think about this, okay? If you really think about this, you're born into this world with a mission. And this mission is greater than you. And you spend your whole time while you have on this planet, whether it's 50 years, 60 years, 100 years, 20 years, 120 years, it doesn't matter. The ultimate prize that you are trying to accomplish or to get to is back to the other side. It is to accomplish whatever mission you and the Most High put out for you to accomplish. And we were saying your ancestors too, because they're a part of what it is that you're doing right now. A lot of things people bring into this life are karmatic debt from their ancestors. There's a lot of past life things that they have yet to resolve. And that's why they go through the things they go through. I hear a lot of people say, I'm such a good person, but every time I turn around, bad things happen to me. And I always tell them that's karmatic debt. And of course they're like, but I'm a good person. In this life, you probably are. But every time you come into a new life, they say, for example, if in this life, I was just messed up. And that's what I say. It amazes me when people who have a bad life or who've had a messed up life and their life still spirals out of control. It's amazing that they're the ones that will say, don't believe in karma. Karma's not real. It's not going to happen. But they're saying that because their soul is confident in being in that filth. Their soul has become comfortable, not confident, comfortable dealing with the past stuff. And it's, like I said, it's a generational curse. People ask, what is generational curses? That's what generational curses are. Generational curses are attachments that you have, that your great grandmother had, and everyone has a piece of that pie that's on them, because it goes down kind of like snakes and lizards and certain things. If you cut off the head just grows back and it multiplies. So you still have that venom in your body. You still got that venom in your cellular, your body on a cellular level. And to get rid of that stuff, there's basic things you can do, but it's a process. And a lot of people are not ready to put in that work. They want to reach the top before they can even go through the steps. And I always say this too, because there's people that have come to me for work, and even people out there that are watching. There's people that, let's say, for example, they're 30 years old and they grew up in filth. You know, they had a mama, they had a grandmother that was bummy and you know, didn't really love them, didn't really care about them. And my mom was out of prison. My mom was this, that. You know, they have these stories, right? And I forgot I was going with this. I see this woman right here, and she just did something crazy to this man, and girl, they were doing some weird ass hand gestures to each other. But they had, oh, there you go. So they're like, yeah, they spent 30 years being this messy, negative person, in and out of jail, stealing, conning, lying, cheating, all this other stuff. Now, of course, you can make the conscious decision to come up out of that, but it takes time. Trust when I tell you this. This is why I love the whole thing where they said that if you were ever addicted to drugs, you are still an addict, but you're considered a recovering addict, not a recovered addict or an ex-addict. You are still an addict, because if it was in your body to do those things, it's still there, and it takes a process to get up out of you. Now, let's talk about some of the people that come in my live chat and or that I've seen on other stuff that I've known them in other aspects of my life. I call it the other chapters of my life. You know, when I wasn't into being on YouTube discussing my path and all the other good stuff. Either way, what they'll do is about maybe 33, they've had it at 33, because you come into who you are about 30, and about 33, you really start saying, okay, something got to change, if you already haven't made that change. What ended up happening is these people will then be now 37, 38, 35. Some hell are still 31. And they will say, I used to be in my old self. I'm arising. I'm awakening, right? Because you awaken, you're coming out of your lower self. That's what the term conscious and or awakening, right? Rising. You're coming out of your root, sacral, and solar plexus, which of course, if that's damaged, you're going to always stay there. But then they will come into the chats and or blogs sections and or people's lives, and they will talk as if they're not going through something, or they've never been through something, or if they're already healed. And I always say this, be careful who you're receiving medicine from. It's like pastors. And I'm not going to go to no random church. I'm not going to meet up with I don't care if you're a bishop, you've been a bishop for 55 years. Girl, this is Bishop T.D. Jakes. I don't care. If that spirit is not right, and that spirit is still a recovering pedophile, a recovering alcoholic, a recovering drug addict, a recovering kleptomaniac, a recovering anything that is not dealing with your higher self, okay? That's still in you. If I receive that, then it's going to cause me to decline. It's going to cause me to fall from grace. Okay. And they do say we all fall from grace, but that's why we live this life to rise back up to that, you know, to get into our crown area. So when people say they're crowning all this stuff, girl, maybe physically, but not spiritually, you're not, sis, because you don't understand how the heart chakra works, how the solar plexus work, the soma work. Hell, you probably know what the soma is. Like, girl. So going back into that, they would sit here and say, well, yeah, I've been spending the past year healing myself. And it's like, but you're not there yet, sis. You still should be taking notes and or seeking information, because seekers of truth that's a process. You don't stop seeking. You don't stop learning. So because you spend a year doing your stuff on yourself, it don't mean that you're ready to come out and advise other people. And I say that humbly, as, you know, Monique says, in my humble opinion, from hearts of hearts. Because what happens is, because you're still open to that type of stuff, I'm just going to give you an example. Let's say, for example, if I've ever been an alcoholic, or I've ever been a drug addict. Okay, I'm recovered, I'm confident, 1 year sober, 2 years sober, nothing happened. I meet someone who tends to have some type of power. They will reintroduce drugs around me, and although I'm fighting like, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, because that energy is still in me, and the spirit that caused me to get on that in the first place is still with me, because those spirits are always with you. That's why people say I'm fighting my demons. They're always there. The fight with your demons never stop. That's why I said I don't give into temptation. Period. Even though, well, you get, there's counseling for that, sis. There's a drug for that. I don't care. The same spirit that caused me to get that STD, or the same spirit that caused me to become addicted to those drugs or those alcohol, or the alcohol, it stays with me. And that is a fight I'm always going to endure. So when someone who comes who have a stronger spirit that is entertained in that spirit of alcoholism, drug addiction, their spirit are going to influence my spirit who is weaker, because of course I put that bee in the back. And now I'm going to start doing it again, or it can increase the chance of me doing it again. So that's the same thing with these people out there, and people out there that are barely getting into this stuff, girl. Look, I've been in my lower self, but I've never been abused. I've never been neglected, abandoned. I wasn't around kleptomaniacs. I was not around abusers. I wasn't around negativity like that. Thank God I grew, like my last life, I must have been a good person, because I have had some ups and downs. We all have ups and downs, but compared to other people's life, my life is not that. That's not my story. And you know, it's just like I said, you know, so, you know, I know, I understand what the process is. But like I said, if you've barely come out of your old self a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you're not able to come out and lead people because you're not confident on your walk yet. Because, and of course, when you step forward, that's what I say, when you come forward as a leader or teacher, you got to be careful that you don't have no skeletons in your closet, and or there's not no demons back there that still need to be locked down and shut down, because those demons come forward. Those demons come forward, and what they do is they start trying to toy with you. They start using people to work against you, because remember, they're not your friends, but they were there to help you, pull you further away from the grace of the Most High, your higher self, who you really are. I am who I am. That's your higher self. So they were here to keep you further away from that. And when you rise up out of that, everything start coming out. You were this, you were that, you were da, 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 da. So you got to be careful with all the decisions you make, and are you ready to move forward with it? With me going into my escorting stuff, my cam show stuff, my adult entertainment stuff, I'm not ashamed of that. I will never disown that. I will not hide that. If I choose to do that up until I'm damn 80 years old, I'm going to do so. And the difference is between me and other people is the fact is that I did that because men as a transgender, I can't speak for women that are escorts or women that are porn stars or women that are prostitutes. I'm speaking for me, a transgender woman. A lot of men don't want to be with people like me openly. And I didn't want that type of relationship. I still don't want that type of relationship. So unfortunately, a lot of the men that are into having open relationships with transgender women, they were not my type. At least around here, they're not. Okay. In my area, a lot of the men that are into transgender women, they're not my type. So what I thought to myself is, if you're going to be meeting up with me privately, just to talk with me, to have some private conversations, that you will never come out to your wife and or never come out and say, hey, this is me, why would I do that for free? Why would I do that for free? Why? So that's what made me say, girl, you can charge for this. Oh my God, you're right, you could. And that's what made me do it. It was not about me being molested. It was not about anything like that. On top of that, I'm a very sexual person. Okay, my Pluto is in Scorpio. Okay, I'm a very sexual person, and I'm very creative when it comes to sex. So why not offer that to people? And I'm not saying I have sex around people. I'm saying there's fantasies that I do. I do fantasies. So at the end of the day, like I said, ain't nothing wrong with what I do, what I'm going to do. It is what it is. Everybody can't, they don't have that story. Some people, they got into it because they did come from abused family. They wanted to make quick money. You know, they did Tom, Dick, and Harry to make that happen. That's not my story. I'm going to open this door because it's getting hot. So like I said, yeah, at the end of the day, you know, own your stuff. And when I was putting out my videos and my pictures, I'm aware of these sites that record you. I'm aware of the pictures that I put out and the videos that I sell will surface the internet. That's why I didn't care, because I was okay with that. Now, one thing you're never going to find on me is the fact that I have a criminal record, the fact that I stole, that I wrote bad checks, that I conned anybody, including the government, out of money. You're never going to find that, because that was not in my character. You're not going to find that I molested people, I raped people, I did anything that was unmoral outside of me being an adult entertainer. And that's not immoral, because a lot of y'all sitting up here right now, Christians, I've had Christian pastors, I've had rabbis. I mean, let's talk about it. When I went to Vegas, I had a rabbi. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. Girl, at the end of the day, it's moral because I'm honest with myself and I'm honest with the people that I deal with. But getting up off of that, you know, like I said, you have to completely conquer your demons. And if it's in you to conquer these demons, it would have been in you a long time ago. My issue that I have with some people is not the fact that they're trying to heal or that they're recovered or they are healed. My problem is that they've healed and they want it to be the main and not the assistant, and or the main and not the person who can help someone find the real tea. This is my personal opinion. Someone who was weak to try drugs and to become addicted to it, even if they recover, could never tell me something, could never tell me anything about how I could recover if that was me, because we're in the same boat, sis. We both were weak. Okay, we both were, you know, oh, I tried drugs because my life was going downhill. No, it doesn't matter. We both was weak to go through that. Everybody go through something. And like I said before, I applaud my transgendered sisters. I applaud my cisgendered sisters, black women, a white woman, you know, my LGBT family. I applaud people that are that and they're not, you know, alcoholic abusers. We're talking about that drink. I applaud the ones that are not addicted to drugs and getting on that type of stuff, because at the end of the day, the first thing they say is, I've tried that stuff because I was going through something. And it's like, sis, are you kidding me? We all go through something. We all go through something, and you have to pick your vice. My vice when I was going through my things was to go within. Everybody doesn't have that mind frame. Everybody doesn't have that strong spirit or those strong spirits that walk with them and tell them, when you're going through stuff, go within. When I was in my teenage years and I was struggling with my identity and I was struggling with the people I was around and I didn't know what I wanted to be with, who I wanted to be with as far as friendship wise, I took my ass down in those damn libraries, girl. I went to the downtown Cesar Chavez library in my city, and I stayed in that library every single day. I even cut at school to go to that library. When my mom they would call my mom and tell that I cut class, my mom would say, oh, you cut class? Like, where were you at? The library? You were at the library. You're lying. No, call the library, ask them. And I think after me, they made rules that during school hours, no children could be in the library. You got to have somebody with you. So either way, like I said, you know, that's what I was doing. So despite what I was going through, gender identity, despite what I was going through, bullying, being bullied, you know, despite what, you know, I was going through even as an adult, you know, when my boyfriend, who was someone I loved and trusted more than anything, even more than my own brother, you know, beat my ass and was trying to kill me. During that point, I could have been like, oh my God, let me call the police. Oh my God, y'all, he beat me. Oh my God. Like, I could have did all that, but I went within and I realized that, yes, that happened, but that was me. That's what I get from letting them in. That's what I get for being so sensitive. So, like I said, going back into this, you know, if you're a strong person, no matter what you're going through, you will always come up out of that. And I'm not judging people that did do crack and all that stuff to, you know, when they were going through stuff. Some people don't have strong spirits. That's why you're in this spiritual stuff now, to strengthen your spirits so that never happens again. But like I said, some of us are born with strong spirits and or, you know, strong ancestors that were like, we're going to be over this person. We don't care. We got this person back. And that's why I said before, you know, I love everything that I am, and I won't take it. I won't apologize for it. I don't regret it. And if you don't like it, you know, we're not meant to be with each other. We're not meant to be around each other. You know, I'm not meant to be your spiritual advisor. I'm not meant to be your spiritual sister. I'm not supposed to help you. And that's fine. And some people are crackheads. Some people are weak-spirited, and they need other weak-spirited people to lead them. And maybe that's why these fraudulent people came out and start offering services. I don't know. But at the end of the day, like I said before, we all want to win. And that's what it's about, winning and keeping your eye on the prize. And I don't know about you, but my prize is finishing whatever mission I have on this planet and to go on. And I already told you, my mission is to help people. My mission, you know, as a real person, you're going to get haters. As a beautiful person, you're going to get haters. As somebody who has a heart, you're going to have haters. For somebody who decides not to follow everyone else, which I choose not to do, that's why there's no spiritual out there that can say, oh yeah, we just alike, or the black sector. No, honey, I don't sit with none of those people because I'm nothing like y'all. At the end of the day, our stories are different, and it is what it is. On top of that, of course, it's different because I'm transgender, but that's not the point. My spirit is different from your spirits, girl. It is what it is. Everybody's not in it for help. They're here to get money. They're here to cash out. That's why they're like, oh, this person's messing up my business. Girl, bye. If you were a healer and you were meant to, and you're doing the work of the Most High, because that's what you're doing, you're being a godly person, nothing could stop you. Nothing could prevent that from happening. Even if the devil himself came out and say, we're going to shut down these businesses, we're going to shut down this. No door that God open can a man ever shut. So So I'm not worried, and I'm not concerned about no fake reviews trying to shut me down. I'm not worried about no videos trying to expose me for shut me down. I'm not worried about nobody's starting any drama on the internet about me to try to shut me down. It's not gonna happen. And like I said before, that's why I go within and I deal with my spirits instead of dealing with people. Because people will always tell you, you should do this, you should do this, you should do this, you should do this, you should do this. But they don't apply the same knowledge to their own life. So when I go to God and I go to my spirits, they're gonna tell me exactly what I need to do, because for one, they know. For two, they know my agenda better than I know my own damn agenda. So am I going to go to a Tom, Dick, or Harry that don't know me? Or am I going to go to something that knows me because they were assigned to me before I even came down here? I chose to have them walk with me, and or my ancestors did. At the end of the day, that's what I choose to do. So that's why I say with all of you, you know, it's important to, you know, be yourself, be true to yourself. Don't change to no one. Don't back down for no one, but also stay in your lane. When I say stay in your lane, worry about you and your spirits. Y'all, I gotta go because I got 5 minutes before they start shutting this door. And if it's still on when I come back, can y'all give me a minute? If it's still on when I come back, I'll come back. Give me a minute, y'all. If it's not, I'll plug it in. I'll talk. Girl. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. shit, it stayed. Come on, sis. It stayed. I have to pick up some more envelopes too because I got to mail off some more packages. But not tomorrow. We'll do that next week, honey. Shout out to my supporters too, honey. Always buying some products from yours truly, because you know a real woman when you know one. Now, plan. I don't mean like real woman like gender wise. Listen, y'all, I live on a ley line, and I'm in between some powerful ley lines. And that's why energetically, when y'all get the stuff from me, honey, y'all feel that energy before you get it. Can we talk? When you don't live on a ley line, honey, or you don't live near any power, you know, you're not going to have that, you know? And we could sit here all day and say, well, I got power because my grandmother was one. Girl, bad. She was a broke one, honey. Listen, if your ancestors was, if you listen, I'm just saying this. If your ancestors were witches, but yeah, they couldn't manifest coin or anything like that, honey, no tea, no shade, you need to keep that shit to yourself. Okay, please, sis, because you look crazy as hell. You look crazy as hell, sis. Sam. Well, my grandma was a witch. Well, how y'all all get bankrupt then, sis? Did she not put a hedge fund aside for y'all? I mean, can we talk? Can we talk? Hold on. This song might down y'all right now. Hold on. I just seen a sexy, I need to give y'all the tracking number too. I mailed off y'all, most of y'all packages yesterday. And I just haven't added the tracking up there yet. Girl, just had that damn key. I always drop that damn key, girl. Somebody want my car. Did I tell y'all mama's done paying off my car, girl? Then I might trade her in. I might trade her in. Who knows? I might trade her in, honey. I want a Jeep Renegade. That was the first thing I want to get that. If not a Rubicon, but somebody else gonna buy it for me. Damn, brother. Look at this brother. He's sexy, honey. Look at this black brother right here, y'all. He's sexy. Can I bag it on up so y'all can see this brother? He over here watching somebody, honey. Got his hands crossed. Like he about to whip somebody's ass, sis. Okay, let me see who's up in here, honey. Come on, Cherie Baldy. Cherie Baldy. You got some breads. Come on, Larry. Grow those vegetables. Yes, honey, you got to. Is Anubis behaving? Maybe. What you call behaving? So today there's a female pit bull in my apartment. She's black and she's afraid of small dogs. And crazy or not, when I would see her, she'd go roo roo, you know, bark at me and stuff. Not like crazy, but just let me know, like, keep your distance from my owners, B. So I guess one day Anubis ran and the leash trailed after her. And she was jumping. I've never seen a pit bull do this. She was jumping and she had her ears down and her tail was between her legs. And she was like shaking. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And she said, the owner, she said, she's afraid of dogs. She's afraid of smaller dogs. She's afraid of smaller dogs. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, why? And she said when the pit bull was a puppy, there was Chihuahuas and Pomeranians from her in-laws, and they would attack her. And I'm like, wow. So they bullied the pit bull. So she's afraid of small dogs. And it was crazy because she broke out of her leash, but she was like running from Anubis. It was crazy, y'all. And I thought she was going to try to bite my ass, girl. I was like, Lilith, keep this dog away from me, Lilith. You know, Lilith she keeps vicious dogs away, including the hellhound, by the way. Let other spirits tell you nothing can keep the hellhounds away. But Lilith gets them right together. Girl, bye. Like I said, you know, when you grew up in the hood, you got wild dogs all the damn time. So, you know, I have to lock that down. You know, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna look up nothing to eat. I just need to I want to make me some teas tonight. Can I make me some teas? Everybody who purchased any items, all your stuff has been mailed off. Any items last week, your stuff has been mailed off. You hear me? Mailsalites. It's been mailsalite, honey. How would you say mail? Mailsalites. Scrappy is cute, honey. I'm thinking of Scrappy the Rappy. Scrappy Rapper. What's his name? Scrappy do? He's sexy, honey. Give me some of that. Go on, Mr. Scrappy. Now play. Hello, Rose. Rose, how did it go, honey? Thank you, Rose. Send me those pictures, girl. Hello, Melly. Yes, come on, Melly. Close up that office, girl. Listen, make sure you double check those locks too, girl. Stop playing. Oh, he got some long hair. Ooh, I love a man with long hair, honey. Ooh. Y'all, listen, I need to do some power steering too. Girl, did I tell y'all my ex-best friend? Honey, you would think he was black. I used to grease his scalp. He used to lay on my thighs, and I used to part his hair and grease the scalp, y'all, and massage his hair every single night. Yeah, that was crazy. I love long hair. I love men with long hair, and I love, you know, massaging their scalps. Bald men is okay too, but I don't really like the feel of bald scalps. Ooh, something about a bald man's scalp feel weird. I don't know. Something about that scalp, girl, reminds me of something, honey. I don't know what it is. Before I go, let me. Oh shit! There's somebody behind me. No, they're turning. Hello, Dad. How are you? Come on, that's right, honey. Wait a minute, Larry. Larry said, I hope she has her debit card. Larry, I didn't have it. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit, honey. Oh, okay. Okay, you better be turning. Okay, he on the run now. I know that's right, bitch. Some teenager. Some weird teenager, girl. Don't worry about it. Some weird teenager, honey. He didn't want to wait. Larry, I did not break my debit card. That's why I had to come back to the car. Hello, Cherie Baldy. How you doing, Miss Baldy? Well, I like this air. Well, and hi. Whoa, Cherie. Come on. Work it out. Come on. You too, Larry. Okay, come on, honey. Are you in a ley line? Your ley line is outside in the ocean. So go to the beach. Go to the beach, Sade. It's right there. It's right there. And your ley line is also connected to the ley line in North Carolina. And then you also have the Bermuda Triangle. You pull that energy too, so you need to go to that beach. Go to that beach, girl. You hear me? Go to that beach. Grab that beach. Take that beach. Take that beach. Oh my God, why are they driving like this? Girl, I'm telling you, this full moon energy got people driving crazy. I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying, girl. These people are driving like maniacs. Let me see what they look like. It's a woman. Oh my God, that's horrible, lady. She won't even look over here, girl. Because she know this thing, I'm going to read her down. Driving crazy and stuff like that. My kid's in the back seat. My kid's in the back seat, girl. Stop playing with me. Hello, Andre. How are you? You got a cat named Scrappy? Oh, wow. Scrappy. You do look like Scrappy a little bit, yes. Yeah, y'all both have the same eyes. Oh, my God, Andre. Andre, that video of your ASMR that I looked at had me dying with the guy and the girl. Ah! Wait a minute, the store's back there. Oh my God, are we gonna go to? Okay, we'll go to my other store. Yeah, that video had me dying. I was like, wow, honey. Oh, look at these cute little kids picking up the leaves. Look at this, y'all. Look, y'all kids should be doing that. Do you see those kids over there? This is what y'all kids should be doing outside. Look how cute that is. Y'all can't see their face, so I don't mind showing them. Where their parents at, though, honey? Where your mama at? Honey, letting y'all run this stuff. You got pedophiles in this damn city and kidnappers. People are crazy, honey. When I had my nephews and my niece, my mom and them would say, you're overprotective. There's no such thing as overprotective, honey. People will snatch kids up. You know, people like to snatch kids up. People like to get some kids. People like to do, listen, girl, they do some weird shit with kids. You know, look, this guy keep watching, honey. Y'all want to see? Ah, come on. We have a few beaches here. I'm going to check it out. I'll tell you right now what beach. I'll screenshot it out and I'll text it to you. Actually, let me tell you right now. Jackson. Okay, let me tell you right now. Let me tell you right now, sis. The ley line is, let me zoom out. Oh, wait a minute. The ley line is actually, it's in the water. It's in the water. I would say Amelia. Fernandina Beach would be the closest to that ley line, but Amelia Island is, and it's out in the water, but you could still get that energy though, because the ley line energy, it goes out so many miles, you know, so it'll come inshore still. And you're also, that's why Savannah has all those ghost activity too. It's yeah. That energy pulls both your area and Savannah. I wouldn't be surprised your city doesn't have no weird shit going on. Because of course, if you look up where the vortexes are and the ley lines are, especially the vortexes, weird stuff happen. Like Grand Madam, where Grand Madam is at, also Carol Smith Rhea, that's her, right? Carol Rhea Smith. Where she's at, they actually, I'm gonna get right here. They actually have like weird stuff that goes on. Like weird stuff, you hear me? Like, and I didn't know this until I said it, and Grand Madam said, yes, we experienced that here. Or she said like a block over from her. Yeah, those vortexes. Vortexes is the craziest energy. Ley lines are great for, you know, charging up and electromagnetic and stuff, but vortexes actually, like, that's some strong stuff. That's some going into other dimensions, other realms. So that's why where vortexes are, weird stuff happen. Like people disappear, people, you know, just weird stuff. If you look up the story, I mean, I'm telling you, Nebraska, you look up places like some parts of Georgia, you look at some places in Texas, Oklahoma, you look up these places, they have weird circumstances, and if you look up where they were on vortexes. And I'm telling you, it's some weird stuff. Energy is everything. That's what I said before. It's not what people are showing you, it's what you're feeling energetically. That's why I gotta stay up on top of my P's and my Q's, honey. Because people are always being some vindictive, you know, hateful. And that's just, you know, happen. If you're a slummy bummy bee, you're always gonna be slummy bummy. Are y'all shocked by some of my haters? I'm not. You can look at them and tell they slummy and bummy. Girl, can we talk? Ain't nothing useful or gorgeous about them. They look their age. No tea, no shade. Anyway, let me get up off of that. Amelia Island. Hello, M. Jones. How are you? You love Fernandina. Well, the ley line is near there. Go to Fernandina. I've never heard of that name. That is like a crazy name. You want to say Fernando. Yes, you want to say that. Woo! Listen, y'all. Oh, Ponte Vedra. Oh, wow. We love that. Maybe I should go there. I want to go to Orlando. I think I might go there for my birthday. Orlando, Universal Studios. I've never been there. Universal Studios, and also, what is it? The water park, Mandalay Bay. Hey, I might even go next month. Bring me some ocean water from over there back home. Can we talk? Yes, honey. Yes. And I gotta upload on. I gotta load. You know, take some vitamin C. A lot of it too, because of climate change. You know, over here is this, over there is that. If I go from Texas to that, that'll be even crazy. Because before I go to Texas, I'm going somewhere else, and I'm like, ooh. Beforehand. Look at her. Look at her. Is this the... Okay, girl. Okay, Miss Thing in a Ford Focus. She got a Ford Focus, honey. These Ford Focuses be thinking they the bomb, too. Slow it down, honey. Slow it down, girl. My kid's in the back seat. Stop playing with me. I'm gonna have to get some car seats and put dolls in the back seat. So people try me how I go down the window. I can say, do you see my kid back there? You were driving crazy, ma'am. You see my baby back there? Stop playing with me. I will too. Don't play with me. They be driving too crazy over here, girl. She done switched 3 lanes, and she's still trying to switch lanes. You know what? Can I wait one more day? You know what? I could wait one more day. I want to make me some, I want to make me some tea, but I think I can wait one more day. Because I wasn't coming out today. I was not going to come out today. I was just going to mail off those packages and that's it. Because I got too much casework. Not too much casework, but I got too much stuff I need to tie up. So I don't want to be going in and out of places and stuff, honey.